Back at the White House, the president is sitting and talking to the vice president. President.
So, where is he now?
Vice president.
Steady, Walter. He's on a phone call in the next room.
Oh, for Pete's sake. He said it was urgent. I'll be there at 8, he said.
There's footsteps outside the door, followed by a knock.
Yeah. Come in.
Instead, advisor comes in with a piece of paper and hands it to the president. He reads it. A look of serious surprise comes over his face.
Mr. President, what's wrong?
Says here, Moscow has fallen to unknown forces. The Russian president requests his evacuation.
He hands the note over to the vice president.
Unknown forces? What's that mean?
Beats me.
Chairman Chiefs of Staff comes in.
So sorry, gentlemen, to have kept you waiting. Mr. President, there's been a major problem unfolding in Moscow, causing their phone systems to go down. I could not get through to my counterpart in Moscow.
Yeah, we know. Here, we just got this.
The Joint Chief looks confused.
Unknown forces.
Yeah, it's what I just said.
Well, any ideas?
Unknowns. No. Invasion like that would take losses on both sides. I am sure dead bodies would have been identifiable.
So what's the latest satellite photos showing?
Well, that's what I asked for this meeting for. These photos. Here, see.
He hands them copies.
These are troop movements. Massive advance. Thousands of them.
They are around Moscow on 3 fronts.
Surrounded. That is now past tense. It was taken 3 hours ago.
What exactly are all these triangular things?
They have been appearing on every photo. Possibly escort craft of some kind.
Well, who has those kind of vehicles?
Vehicles. They are a little more than that, sir. We have analyzed the photos. They go up and they go down.
You mean they fly?
Yep. They even hover.
Gentlemen, if my next suggestion sounds ridiculous, well then I make no apologies for it. Are we talking about friggin' aliens? Unknown forces, beating back Russian forces in just 3 hours. Hovering triangular craft. I mean, like I could be right.
Joint Chief looks at the president, then lowers his eyes.
Whoa. Just hold your horses. You're not going along with that one, are you? Aliens. Oh, come on, gentlemen.
So tell me, Mr. Vice President, rational person, sir, what do you think is happening?
Yeah, I don't know, but...
Mr. Vice President, sir, we have been suspecting this for the last 12 hours, given all the data we could collate. You see, every nation, especially the superpowers, and even the would-be superpowers, would like to get their hands on advanced technology out of this world and maybe centuries ahead. That may explain the closing of borders of Russia and China.
You mean they're trying to defeat them by themselves?
I think I am getting this now. To hang on to the alien tech. But one moment, don't you think aliens marching doesn't seem quite right?
Why not? The escort craft seemed to provide adequate cover. Gentlemen, no war was won without ground forces.
So what do we do from here?
Politically speaking, well, that is a decision between you and Mr. President. However, we do not have any agents to get the president out. We have a leak. All our agents were identified and held, but London has got someone. He is on the Nepalese mountains, on a mission for GCHQ United Kingdom.
Yeah, you mean OHMSS. James Bond, like...
His name's is Hatch, Hans Hatch. But as far as military action goes, my advice would do nothing, sir.
Do nothing.
Nothing unilaterally. Mr. President, I took the liberty to suggest to the Secretary of State to go the Security Council to get a mandate to form a coalition to liberate Moscow.
Liberate Moscow. Well, that's a bit ambitious, don't you think? We don't even know what we are up against.
Correct, sir. And the Secretary of State reminded me, as I knew he would, that China is a permanent member and will not attend during its own crisis, whatever that crisis is at the moment.
What? So we just sit and wait?
I'm afraid so. It's a tricky situation. Every country reserves the right to defend its own borders. National pride, and it's enshrined in international law. India is likely to fall. France, another member, will also succumb to the same forces. And the United Kingdom, who has nowhere to retreat to, shall, I am sure, take heavy losses.
Yeah, and when these members of the Security Council can no longer crack the whip well, then I feel sure they will give us a carte blanche mandate. Till then, you are right. We wait. Keep us informed of any and everything.
Joint Chief clears his throat suspiciously.
What's the matter? Is there something on your mind?
Silence, a very suspicious silence, ensues.
May I remind you that I was elected president of these here United States of America. All 50 of them. I am your commander-in-chief. I said everything.
Everything?
Yes, everything. I have to know everything. Especially now. Well, gentlemen.
Are you ready for a 3-hour flight?
You. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you.
And really the story is worth hanging in with. Like, and friggin' subscribe? Yeah, comment.